Okay, so let's revisit the SOG Sogfari. Alright, I did get quite a wound from the butt end of this handle when it jammed up into my rib cage. And what I did to protect myself a little bit is I put some soft leather over it and taped it down with electrical tape. That's just a temporary fix. And you can see I wrapped this handle. I use this SOG Sogfari quite a bit when I'm in the field. You'll notice that my sheath is starting to fail on me. I've nearly ripped off the loop here. The Velcro does not hold very well anymore, and I've actually had to tape up the top of this blade where the saw portion is because it tends to catch, and it's starting to fray the sheath on the top here as I pull it in and out. Didn't like that saw back catching on there, so I taped it. And a little bit of stitching coming off here on the lettering there. But other than that, no problem with the sheath. Anyway, the blade. Your standard machete really isn't designed for chopping up dead wood or harvesting firewood. The Sogfari machete is what I would call a lightweight hybrid of a machete. Alright, intended for refined use. It's something that a hunter, fisher, hiker, camper might carry instead of something big like this. Okay, you can use this to take small limbs, brush down, etc. to clear your campsite, your place where you're going to be fishing so you can cast your rod, etc. You're not going to be carrying something big like this on your camping trip or to go hunting or whatever, fishing. This is something I used to clear property. Had 10 acres upstate New York. Lots of brambles, briars, brush that I needed to clear to open up an area and to make a path through the area. And the ground there is just loaded with rocks. This can take abuse. Cutting with this end close to the ground, you're going to hit rocks. It's going to take some nicks. They grind out. Something like this, you're not using that for the same reason. You cannot use this and pound it against rocks and pound it into heavy, dried oak, locust, etc. and expect this blade to survive. You can see the bevel or bend I put in the blade when I overused it by hitting it against something too hard for the thinness of this blade. Okay, and I have another one over here somewhere. That's a good sign to me. Thin steel, thin stainless steel, and I overused it and it bent instead of cracking or chipping out. That's a good thing. Same with this. Intended for heavier use, I pounded this against many rocks during my clearing of property, and instead of chipping out or cracking, it dented or deformed. This can grind out. That's a good thing. Alright. So anyway, I do want to upgrade very soon. Hopefully something about the same size but a little heavier in blade, a little thicker. Maybe I'm thinking about it, something kukri. And oh, by the way, you like my handle wrap? Very simple but effective wrap there. You know, gives you the ability to lock your hand in there. Nice and tight. Choke it up a little bit there, you know. Nice thing. Anyway.